Welcome to the Shibashi movement practice. Shibashi is an oriental healing art that means 18 movements. It is a simple exercise that originated in China, having been created by He Wei-Chi, a Tai Chi master, and Lin Haosheng, a Qigong master and healer. The sequence of 18 simple movements is coordinated with breath and concentration. It is a gentle, beautiful, and flowing exercise that is a joy to do and deeply relaxing for people of any age. First, we introduce the right palm on fist greeting with a slight bow as a sign of respect and reverence. We begin with the opening stance by standing with feet shoulder width apart. Relax the body with the arms hanging down at the sides. Palms are facing the thighs and knees slightly bent. Clear the mind and remain in this posture for a few moments. We now warm up our bodies through the grounding exercise. Just swing ever so slightly to the left and right, and you will find the arms following. Be mindful of your breath, that you will find will naturally align with your body's movements. Just swing gently and flow in the present moment. As the hands gently touch the torso, it is also like massaging the internal organs. This grounding movement is a centering process. We slowly go back to our opening stance, ready to begin the 18 movements. The first movement is waving hands by the lake. This helps regulate breathing and blood pressure. It calms the nerves and helps alleviate knee arthritis. The second movement is expanding the chest on top of the mountain. This is useful in relieving mental fatigue and alleviating insomnia and hypertension. The third movement is painting the rainbow. Effective in regulating blood pressure, it also aids the digestive system, relieves shoulder pain, and helps reduce fat deposits in the waist. The fourth movement, parting the clouds. It strengthens the kidneys, enhances the breathing capacity, and invigorates innate life force or chi. The fifth movement, weaving silk in the air. This movement alleviates shoulder, elbow, and wrist arthritis. And is effective for asthma and bronchitis conditions. The sixth movement, rowing the boat in the middle of the lake. This movement strengthens the function of the digestive system, and helps relieve pain in the lower back and legs. The seventh movement, Sage presents speech. This calms the nerves, relieves mental and physical stress. restores energy, and can assist with sound sleep at night. Eighth movement. Turn to gaze at the moon. This movement accelerates blood circulation around the waist and revitalizes the lungs and kidneys. Ninth movement. The wind rustles lotus leaves. This movement accelerates the blood circulation to the limbs and strengthens the function of the spleen. The 10th movement, waving hands in the clouds. These accelerate circulation and vital energy throughout the whole body. It calms the nerves and assists the digestive system. The 11th movement, scooping the sea and viewing the sky. This increases the strength and flexibility of the waist and thigh muscles, lubricating the knees and ankle joints, and strengthens the lung breathing capacity. The 12th movement, rolling with the waves. This movement strengthens the hips and legs. The rhythmic movements help regulate blood pressure, and weakness in the hips and knees, while expanding the mind and inducing inner tranquility. Thirteenth movement. The dove spreads its wings. This movement relieves chest and shoulder restrictions and helps with liver and gastric disorders. Fourteenth movement. Dragon emerging from the sea. This movement releases mental strain and tightness in the lower back. Its rhythmic movements encourage centering and earth grounding, while upper limbs release tension in the upper back. The 15th movement. The flying wild goose. This movement strengthens the functions of the spleen and is recommended for kidney problems and also helps lower blood pressure. The 16th movement. Windmills turning in the breeze. The movement builds up the strength and flexibility of the muscles in the waist and abdomen. It assists with constipation and promotes vital energy throughout the body. 17th movement, bouncing the ball in the sunshine. This movement alleviates physical and mental tension and bodily fatigue. It harmonizes the left and right brain and invigorates intrinsic energies. And finally, the 18th movement. Nature's fragrance drifts up. This movement regulates the breath and is good to maintain balance of blood pressure. Also calms the nerves and induces sleep. By this time, even as Shibashi involves slow, rhythmic, flowing movements, coordinated with the breath and pure awareness in the present moment, you may find yourself sweating, which is a process of getting rid of toxins in the body. We now gently close our practice by putting our feet together and raising our arms in front of us again with the right palm on fist greeting and a slight bow as a sign of respect, reverence, and gratitude. The invitation is for you to bring the calm, peace, and equanimity, and strength, and energy this simple Shibashi exercise may have awakened in you to the rest of your waking moments today.